Hi guys, Real Neo here, in the flesh, victory over the Decepticons. Well, I'll make this video very quick because you don't have to want to stare at my ugly face for very long. But this video needed to be made because you know what? This little thing called negative interest rates. Yeah, you know, they came up with this idea back in 2010. Yes ma'am, yes sirs out there, G8, G4 Summit. We will, going into the future, our banks will make money on fees. So they can easily go into negative interest rates and subsidize the loss through the master corporation of the United States and all these other countries that are corporations as well. So basically what you have is corporate debt is completely insane and they want to tie you to it. So I say go back to the golden standard, bring back sound money. And because apparently I'm a Luddite, which isn't true, but I look like a, you know, like a ZZ Top, whatever. What do you think? Like a what do you call it? Roadie. I'm a ZZ Top roadie. But I actually use my brain every day, all day. And I can tell you this much: negative interest rates is the dumbest thing you've ever heard. You know, we've been at war for over 50 years straight in this country, 55 years, something like that. I think it's time to stop that shit. So I want to put, you know, if I had my druthers, I would write Ron Paul in right now. Impeach the casino boss before he screws everything up. Because guess what? He's gonna screw everything up. He's a casino boss, you fools. This cat was in 20 rap songs in the 90s and 80s. 20 different movies in the 80s and 90s and probably the 2000s. Was an apprentice. This is a complete setup. And you people that keep addressing, oh well, the Simpsons told us the truth. The Simpsons, man, those are freaking, they're all in it together. These people do not care about you. They don't care about you. I care about you. And you know, I'm right on here proving that I care about you. Because I'm telling you, negative interest rates is the dumbest thing there ever has been. And it'll be so destructive that you can't possibly imagine. And what will they do? They'll come in with a reset. Will they come in with silver and gold? Oh, no. They're going to come in with a government Bitcoin. And they'll run all the other competition Bitcoins out of the way. And then you got, guess what? When you had paper, at least you could wipe your butt with it. You ain't going to be able to wipe nothing with no digicurrency. So, figure it all out. Because Real Neil already did. I love each and every one of you guys out there. I hope this helps address your situation from the man who founded the Debt Assassins in 2010 before they took it all away when I said, hey, wait a minute, Alex Jones is Bill Hicks. That's Billy Hicks. Then they deleted my channel and someone else has bought the debtassassins.com, and every time I try to go to the who is, it won't even show me who, but they'll tell me they'll sell it to me for $1,600. This is the kind of world you're living in, the realm. So judge me not by how I look. You should understand what I am trying to tell you. Negative interest rates is absolutely the most destructive weapon on assets and people who work hard and save money that they have ever been able to come up with. And they're going to push it right down there. And they'll push it down. And then they'll say, hey, aren't you kind of hungry? Don't you want to eat? Here's a government Bitcoin. And go have some fun. We'll even call it $1. We'll even put a relative things like Federal Reserve note on your Bitcoin. Meanwhile, the Fed is like, wow, dude. I mean, like $100 billion every night bailing out. I'd say it's Deutsche Bank because that's who I used to work for, and I can tell you they're crooks. They used to sit on they give out hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of loans on houses out in Nevada. They'd sit over there in Texas and say, hey, oh, come on over here, you're an illegal immigrant. We're going to put you in a $400,000 house in Nevada. You ain't going to own that house for very long because we're going to foreclose on it, but you're going to hang out in there for about 18 months on average. And then they do it. And, you know, when the mortgage collection agent calls, which is what I was, they would be like, oh, habla no español, sí, so, yes, do I have an interpreter? And then when they were done, if they were a good little, you know, stooge, they'd put them in another house. So it's all bullshit. Why would you ever want to bail out Deutsche Bank? That's a German problem. And again, it all comes down to funny money and funny lending. And you didn't have that problem before 1964. That's right. We had a gold and silver standard, right? We would not have been able to afford all of those wars. I was born on a military base. I can tell you right now, maybe no more kids need to be born on military bases. So, victory over Decepticons. I hope I got through to you. But anytime you're hearing this negative interest rate stuff, understand that's the beginning of the fall, the huge fall. And then they'll give you the solution of the government Bitcoin. So, y'all figure it out. I say go back to the gold and silver standard of the United States Constitution and let the rest of the world figure out why they're broke. Life is good. Keep a good moral compass. And I love each and every one of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. More videos to come, of course. Misa back.